Okay, guys, so let's start. So today's topic is about finite state machines, means FSM, the TCP FSM. Okay. So, guys, during the three-way handshake process, when we are doing the three-way handshake process and between two clients, okay, this is considered your opener, okay, and this is about your this is active opener and this is a passive opener. So if we are doing any three-way handshake process, or if any three-way handshake process is going on between these two devices, so always we are sharing the we are exchanging the three messages, like what sync, then sync plus add, and after that acknowledgement. So when we are doing, or when we are going through the this particular three-way handshake process, so on that time TCP has some different type of stages over there. Okay, stage A, stage B, stage C. So that concept is about some TCP state machines there. Okay, state finite state machine concepts we have. So today we have to discuss about this one today. Okay. So if I'll start with the TCM, so we have the different type of states. The first state is about your listening. The first state is about listen, then about sync sent, then sync received, established, fin wait one, fin wait two, close wait, the closing, last act, timeout, and closed. So all these are the different states, okay, which we have discussed, okay, and this time over. One second, guys. This one. So sometime it's happened, guys. The thing is, first of all, we have to go through all these states. Okay, in the interviews also, sometimes they can ask you what are the like TCP states and what are the like about the finite state machines over there, FSM concept. So actually, the thing is, why do we use actually? So all these things actually we are using, guys, during the debugging actually. Once we are doing the any debugging and all, so on that time we are using this concept here. Okay, this is very important during the debug concept here. So during the debug, let's consider I am doing some TCP debugging and all. So before starting any type of debugging, first of all, I have to ask or I have to check it. What is the like TCP state there now? Okay, is that in the listen state? Is that about sync state, sync received, establish, fin wait, or like what are the stages and actually what is the exact state of the TCP and where we are getting the issues actually. Okay, so all these things we have to discuss about this thing. If we are talking about FSM, finite state machine, this is nothing. This is just a type of graphical representation. Okay. Actually, this main concept is about here finite state. But if someone is saying ki finite state machine, if this machine FSM keyword is coming, so it means, guys, now we are talking about the graphical representation. So that is just an about graphical representation, nothing else. There is a mainly the four concept we have actually into this on the finite state machine. First of all, the thing is what is the state actually? What are the TCP state? Second is about transitions, main four factor into that. Third is about events, what is the event is going on. And the fourth is about action, what is action I have to take. So during the debugging of the TCP, let's consider you are an like TCP engineer and you are doing some debugging about the TCP. So on that time, these four things should be in your mind here. What is the TCP state? Is there any transition is going on? What is the event and what is the action here? So these four things we have to discuss, guys, during these states. So these are the four concept for you can say objectives which you have to keep in your mind. Okay. So if I'll start with a three-way handshake, this is the TCP fin state here. If I'll start, these are the states here. Okay. So first of all, I'll start with the here only. This one. See, we have two components. One second. Let me open. Mainly, there are the two things. The first is about One second, yes. No. Okay. Now, see, if I'm going with a three-way handshake, okay, and I'm just going to establish the connection, okay, I have to go with the establishment of the connection there. So what are the things? First of all, let's consider now. This is the one of the client. This is another client here, and three-way handshake is going to be start over there. Okay. So first of all, when we are talking about this thing, both of the clients over there. First of all, both are in the like closed state. So consider this is my active opener, and this is my passive opener. Okay. So now we have to when the three-way handshake process will be done between these two clients guys. On that time, TCP will go through the different type of states. So first of all, about the type of states, we will discuss about the according to the active opener, and after that we will discuss about the passive. Okay. So two different scenarios. First of all, we will go with the opening of the connections when we have to establish the connection. So two-way for the two different perspective, even three different perspective, we have to discuss it. The first perspective will be according to active opener. We will discuss about all the stages of the active opener. Second, we will discuss about the passive opener. And third is about simultaneously. When I'm talking about here, four-way handshake process. Okay, so first of all, we will discuss about these factors, and after that, I'll come with the termination, closing perspective. So many stages are there. One by one, we will discuss. So first of all, I'll start with the active opener according to the opening statement. Okay, let's start. See, consider it. This is actually both the devices, both are in the closed actually, first of all. Before starting any three-way handshake process, both the like devices, they are in the closed states actually. Okay. So first of all, consider this is in the closed, this is in the closed over there. Okay. So first of all, consider this is active open. This is active open. This is passive opener here. Can you see closed? And for the closed, we have two options: passive option and active option. Active option means who is like initiator of the three-way handshake process. So guys, let's consider from here, I have to transfer some data or I have to go with the telnet, SSH, or maybe any HTTP or HTTPS session. Okay. Hello. Sorry guys, actually. Now, so see, this is about your active openers. This is about the passive opener here. So the see, actually on the starting the TCP sessions, we have already discussed key as a this is if I'm an active opener and if I have to start or if I have to initiate the three-way handshake process, and in this process, if I'm an initiator, okay, so I'm a what? I'm a active open because on demand your TCP will create the what TCP there because as a application, if you are saying I have to go with the three-way handshake process and let's generate the TCP, so this is what active opener and then what set up TCP. Within TCP, socket will be there, and that socket will contain your all the information about the IP, source IP, destination IP, source port, and destination port. And after that, they will send the sync packet. So now, first of all, it was in the closed. Okay. After that, all the session started, and now close to the active open, TCP created, and now they sent word sync. So from here, when I'm sending the sync, okay, when I have sent the sync, so now the state will be changed from close to the what? Sync sent. The state is known as now. This was your stage number one. All these things happen, okay, and after that they sent the sync, and now I'm a what? I'm in the sync sent state. Here I have sent the sync, and now I'm waiting for sync plus acknowledge. Is that clear or not? Okay. The thing is, now I'm in sync plus sent here right now. Okay, I'm in which state? I'm in the sync sent here. When I'll receive sync plus acknowledgement. Okay, so see guys, listen it. This is very important here. This is the PC. First of all, I'm in the closed state. This is also what? In the closed state. Both the devices are in closed state. This is now one application is requesting for the one TCP key. I have to send the data. Please create me a TCP for me. Once it will be create the TCP, and after that when it will send. Now this is what? Sync send. When sync send will be there, after that it will convert its state closed to the sync sent. This is the sync sent. Okay, this was stage number one, and this is stage number two. This is the transition happened here. Okay, this is according to this concept. This is the close actually, and right now just consider this is one of your, this is the server. You have configured it as a server. So according to the server, what is the server requirement, server concept here? The server thing is, if this is a server, and if this server, they will create advanced TCP. They will create so many TCPs in advance, because I'm a server, and as a Facebook server, I'm expecting so many TCP requests, means sync request over there, because so many connection can be established at the same time. So what I'm doing, I'm creating so many TCPs in the advance there. So when I'm creating the TCPs, and in the TCP, I'm already mentioning my source IP, my destination IP, source IP, and source port. These two things I can mention here. Okay. So when I'm doing all these things, so that state is known as actually guys close to the listen. Yes, I'm ready to listen now. Got it? I have started the class, okay, almost 11:30, not 11, means I have started the Zoom meeting. So before starting the Zoom meeting, the session was closed, but when I started the Zoom meeting, connection started, and you were in the which state? You were in the listen state. Yes, now the students are ready. Where is the trainer? So the same thing. This guy is ready, close to the listen. Okay. The question is, where is the packets now? And this guy has sent the sync, and after that, this is what? Close to sync sent, and this is about what? Close to the listen. So it means if I'm talking about active opener, and if I'm talking about passive opener here. Okay, so active opener means this is closed to the sync sent. These two states, states 1 to the state 2, and passive opener means this is about closed to the listen now. You can see here this one. See, close to sync sent and close to listen state. These two states. Sync message sent. So this is now sync sent, and on this time this is passive open. Passive opener will ask to the TCP key, please create so many TCPs, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 TCP in the advance only. So when your server will create the TCP in advance, so that state is known as what? listen state. Okay, yes, server is ready now. Okay, so that concept is known as listen state, and this is known as sync state. So guys, any doubt, any questions up to these two things? Very important from interview perspective, they can ask you, okay, what is the listen state on the servers and the TCP. So listening statement, your server is ready and TCPs are created there. Okay. Any questions, any doubt, anyone? Okay, clear? Okay. Now, I'm coming back to the active opener again. Okay. So actually, guys, yeah, one more thing in interviews, if you will go, yesterday one student had an Alex interview in Orange Business Services for the Gurgaon location. So they were using, they were not saying this is the PC1, PC2, client 1, client 2. No, they were using the word as a active opener or as a passive opener. Okay, so in interviews, if they will use active opener or active, sorry, and passive opener. So means opener means initiator, active opener means initiator, and passive opener means who will reply for that. Okay, as a server, consider it as a server, and this is a client. Now, so this is first of all sync done as a active opener. Now, I was in which state? Sync plus act. Sorry. I was in which state? Sync sent here. Now what I'm receiving here, I'm receiving here sync plus acknowledgement. Two things I'm receiving. This acknowledgement is about, this is the confirmation about the previous sync because I have sent what? Sync over there. So this time, this active opener will come directly in which state? Sync sent to the established. Yes, connection is established. Received sync plus act, it will just verify ki, okay, I'm getting what? Acknowledgement ki yes means another side is free, the server is not busy anywhere, so I can make one, I can like go with the TCP connection. So on that time, this is that acknowledgement for this one, and this is after that it will send, first it will receive it, then it will send final acknowledgement ki yes, I'm also ready. So it will from sync sent, it will come directly into what? Established state. And here, this is the listening. Last time I was in the listening state. Okay. Last time I received the sync, and after that, I have sent what? I have sent the sync plus act. So listening, received acknowledgement, and received one sync from the client, sent sync plus act, and this concept is known as sync received. Very simple. Very simple, nothing. Stage number one, closed. Stage number one, closed. Configured as a server, configured as a client. This is considered active opener. TCP created, and now sync sent. Sync message sent here. And now the state is now, second stage is now about sync sent. Okay. This guy was closed. This is consider it now passive opener. So passive opener means in advance only create the TCPs. TCPs are ready. When the TCPs are ready, so on that time I was in which state? I was in listen state. Two things done. Next is about I have received here sync. I have to send what? Sync plus I have to send here sync plus act. So when I'm sending sync plus act, after that, this listen state will be your sync received. Finally, it's coming here. Now received what? Here I have received syn plus act. Okay. Okay, that's I have received, and now I have to send what? I have to send acknowledgement. Sending acknowledgement, after that, this state will convert into what? Directly here, established. This is what? Established state. Okay, this is acknowledgement. This guy will receive it, and finally this state will be converted into what? It will be converted into again. So on the both the sides, can you see? established, established, and now data transformation started. This is three-way handshake process, and these are the steps. Yes, guys. Is that clear or not? Into this one only. So many very possibilities are there. One by one, we will discuss all those possibilities. First, my question is up to here. Is that clear or not? So can you see on the opener side, how many stages are changed? 1, 2, 3. And on the passive one, how many stages? 1, 2, 3, 4 stages. This thing. This is known as about your, TCP states and your, when we are doing any connection establishment, if something is going on. The thing is, yes, guys, any questions, any doubt up to now? Anyone? Good morning, guys. Okay, clear. That's good. The thing is, key, see, let's consider, this is client PC1, okay, active opener or passive. This is active and this is passive. Just I'm using the two words only, active and passive. Okay, guys, try to understand. It was closed. It was also closed. It's now both closed. Now, this is in the listen state now. Listen state means so many TCBs are ready. So means TCBs are ready here and now I'm in the listen state. This is for now. This is the sync sent here. So now close to the which state? This is about the listen. Oh, sorry, sync plus sync sent state here. Yes, I have sent the sync. Just consider, take an example. This server is already busy with some another servers. There is no space, nothing is there. And this server saying ki maximum on this server 50 connection can be possible. And that 50 connections are already going on. So sorry, wait for some time. And this guy is sending what now? This is sending as NAC. So when NAC, this is sending. So on this side, once this guys will receive NAC here. So I was in which state? Sync plus send. Immediately I'll go back into the close. I'll go back into which state? Close state. Where, because after that, which state is possible? That is established. And established, when established will happen? When you will receive send plus acknowledgement. So it will go back into the previous state. This concept is known as your means go back into the previous state. So this is about connection establishment, normal connection establishment. This is normal connection termination. Before that, before starting this thing, now, if we are talking about closing statements, closing concepts, okay, we have to close the sessions. Consider this is active and this is passive opener. And connection is already established. Connection is already established. Okay. And now data is started and it's begin now. Data is going on, everything is good. Okay, fine, everything is done. Now just consider this guy want to close the session. Okay, now I'm done with that. I have already downloaded all the files and all, and now I have to close the session. Just consider key your Zoom, I'm taking your session, and now once the session is done, I have to close the Zoom meeting there. It's not like that Zoom meeting will be I'll keep the Zoom meeting like this way only. Now Zoom will be on, and after that we will just go back. No, we have to terminate the session. I have option to end the meeting here. That's it. So this is known as intentionally we are closing the state like connections here. So when I have to close the session, so the first thing is what the message I'm sending fin plus act. What is the meaning of this? Is the fin means I have to close the session. I have to close the session. Okay, you have to close the session. No worry. This acknowledgement, this is the acknowledgement of previous data. This is the acknowledgement of previously, when previous data there. When previously I have received the data, this is the acknowledgement for that. This is okay. This guy is sending you, okay, I'll acknowledge you. That's good. You can close it. No problem. So the session is closed, but the session is closed from where? From the active side only. But passive is saying, ki, okay, you can terminate your session, okay, from your side, but I have to send some data. I have to send maybe some acknowledgements are pending. Maybe something is pending over there, okay, but I have to send that thing. So let me finish and wait for some time. So on that time, when this guy will sending acknowledgement key, okay, you can terminate, but I have to send it. This concept is known as half close session. This concept is known as half close. Okay, this is closed from the one side, but still from the another side, your some files or maybe some data is coming, maybe some acknowledgement and those type of things. That's it. This is the half close, okay? The next thing is, this is okay. This consider some data transformation is still pending of the 1 or 2 packet, 3 segment, 4 segment, that is done now. And after that, this guy is also sending key, yes, pin plus add key, okay, I'm also going to be close the session now because I'm done. So this is when key, yes, I have to also like close the session. I'm also ready. Acknowledgement, this is the acknowledgement about your some previous data thing. And finally, this guy will send the acknowledgement. Okay, close it. So now this is a half close plus half close. This concept is known as full closed. Half close means overall in a single word, in single line, if you have to explain. So this is the termination of the session, termination of any TCP, any established TCP session from one side. It could be from the openers or active opener, and it could be from the passive opener also. So when your session will be closed from one side, that concept is known as your half closed. Let's consider if I'll close the meeting from my side only, and on your side still you are online, or maybe you are thinking that I'll come back, or maybe something is happening like that. So that concept is known as half close. And once you will be also terminate okay, end the meeting, that concept is known as full close concept. So when we are doing this finish, and here guys, this is about the 4-way handshake process. This is about 4-way handshake process. In the TCP, we have the two concepts. One, we have to open the session, and second, we have to close the session. So in the when we are opening the session, so we have two concepts. We have here 3-way handshake, and we have here 4-way handshake also. And here we have always 4-way. Got it? So in open, two possibilities are there: 3-way or 4-way. This is about simultaneously, when both the sides are trying to open the session from both the sides at the same time. So that concept is known as 4-way handshake. Okay, and this is about your closing. So this is about close. So we have to discuss about the states when we are doing the closing and all. So how many states and what are the concepts do we have? So if I'm coming back, this one. Listen it carefully. This is very important. Connection is already established. I'm talking about according to initiator. This is the initiator, okay, of the connection termination. Okay, you can say active closer actually. This is also known as active closer. So this is consider receive applications and now close and send the fin here. Okay, I'm sending it. I have sent the packet word fin packet. I have sent which packet? I have sent the fin packet. When fin packet is coming, okay, this is I am sending the fin packet. So I'll be in which state? Fin wait 1. Let's consider from here, if I have to close the session and if I'm trying to initiate, I'm sending the one packet fin. Okay, I have to close it. And now I was in established state, and now I'm in which state? Fin wait 1. Okay, yes, I'm waiting for the acknowledgement from the another side. Clear or not? Okay. Now, first I'm sending the fin, and second guy is sending me back. So when I sent last time, when I have sent the fin, so I was in fin wait 1, and now I have received acknowledgement. So I'm in which state? I'm in the fin wait 2. And this fin wait 2 state is also known as half closed state. This is also known as half closed. After that, from here, when I'll receive, see, fin, I received that. Okay. Now, this is about acknowledgement, half closed. So this state is known as, before that I was in the fin wait 1, and now I'm in fin wait 2. I'll show you here. Let me write down here again. Consider sending fin. It could be fin plus ACK also. Okay. Now, when before that it was established, and now from established it's changed with the fin wait 1. Okay. So second stage, this was the first stage. Second stage, I received what? Acknowledgement. So now I'm in which state? I'm in the third state, and that is known as fin wait 2. That's got it. This is known as about fin wait 2 here. Now, after that, this is okay. The third thing is now I'm waiting. Now this guy will send what? Again one more fin. Okay, fin plus aki. Okay, I have to now finish the session. I am also ready because both the sides they will exchange the fin packet. So when I'll receive the fin wait, okay, I was in the which state? I was in the fin wait. Receive fin and send the ACK. So now what is the happening here? I received the fin plus ACK, and now what are the thing? I have to send acknowledgement. Okay, I'm also ready. And now the state will be time wait state. The state will be fourth stage shift. The fourth stage will be here, time. Clear? See here. This was first. Pin 1 sent, pin packet, pin 1 state, received acknowledgement, pin wait 2. Third, received again fin and send the ACK. And so now this is what? Time wait. Still not closed. This is time wait state is very important. I'll discuss about this thing. What is the time wait? Very important here. So now I'm in which state? I'm in the time wait. Clear? Clear or no? The option A, and here we have option B also. The option B is option B I'll explain later. Means first let me finish these things, then I'll explain. Okay. Actually, option B means about simultaneously when we are trying to close the session from the both the sides. That's it. Okay, I'll come on that. A I'm talking. What we'll discuss A. What is the time wait state actually? Guys, actually up to now in the so many lectures we have just discussed all these things up to CCNA-CCNP level there. Okay. Key when fin is done, key when we are exchanging the actually fin packets. Okay. Key this is always we have discussed. Key this is the fin. We are getting acknowledgement. This is fin. Oh, sorry, not fin. This is the fin from this side, and now I'm sending acknowledgement. Four-way handshake then for this way, and now my session is closed. According to you, this is closed, but actually, guys, it's not closed actually. Still, session is going on. So still it's not closed. Still you are in which state? Still you are in the time wait state. You are in which state? You are in the time wait state. This time wait state is always depends upon the operating systems, OS. It's always vary according to OS. If I'm talking about Microsoft, this is the timer I know. Okay, other timer you have to find out. This timer is about 4 minutes. Means the session will be still active that for the next 4 minutes. It's not closed properly. So when your timer will be expired, that 4 minute will be expired. After that, it will goes into the close. This time. And this timer is also known as MSSLT. I'll mention here. This is about MSSLT. This is about maximum segment size lifetime. This one. MSSLT. Maximum segment size lifetime. According to the Windows operating system, Windows I'm talking about, that is about 4 minutes. About the remaining OS, you have to find out. Like about Mac, you have to find. About Linux, you have to find. And about iOS, means about Cisco OS, also you have to find out what is the exact time for that. You have to Google for that. What is the MSSL for the Mac, Linux, and Cisco devices, Palo Alto devices, and some another devices. And then you have to send the message or you have to update in the group. Clear? This is the task for you. You have to find it. So this one, once the timer will be expired, after that, guys, your session will be closed, not before that. Clear? Now, yes, guys, this is key when you are acting like you are on the side of active closer here. If I'm talking about passive one, where the another side who will receive the first request, I'm talking about that system who will receive the first FIN packet here. Okay, because I'm not sending from this side, we were what we were receiving actually. So see here, establish received FIN, and it will send what acknowledgement. I'm talking about this one here. Now, this actually it was established, and from the established, I received what I received the FIN, and now the FIN I will be in the which state? I'll be in the close wait state. Receive FIN, send ACK. Receive FIN, and now send ACK. So now I'm in which state? Close wait. If I'm receiving, so this was the first stage, and this is now known as second stage. Okay, the third one, wait for application close, because let's consider some data is still pending and you have to send that data. So wait for that. So when you are waiting for the data, okay, and this is about close wait, and after that I'm waiting for the data, means the data has to be transferred. Maybe it could be some acknowledgement and could be maybe some data over there. After that, I will send what? Send FIN. Okay, this is send FIN now. This is, I'm talking about send FIN now. Some data transformation done here. Now this is what? FIN plus ACK, means I'm sending FIN here. So this stage is known as, guys, now last acknowledgement, because only one acknowledgement is pending. See, from the initiator side, FIN done, ACK is done. And now third is FIN is done, only one acknowledgement is pending, and that stage is known as your last acknowledgement. So another side, when I'll receive last acknowledgement, directly I'll be in the close session, not in the time wait. Is that clear? Listen it very carefully. I'm just coming here. I'm talking about on the receiver side. Again, I'm repeating it. I'm talking about here receiver side. On the receiver side, if like now, if I'm receiving FIN packet first, I'm not sending any FIN packet. I'm receiving FIN packet. I'm getting in a request to close the session. I'm not sending any request. I'm getting the request first actually. So when I'm getting any request as a FIN, so on that time, after I have to send what? Acknowledgement. So that state is known as close wait. Another close wait means ki on the another side the session is already closed, and now after that I have to send what? I have to send fin. Okay, when I'm sending the fin, the stage will be in the last acknowledgement. Okay, yes, now I'm waiting for the last acknowledgement, and once you will receive the acknowledgement received at for the fin, final fin, that state is directly in the close. So this is about close responders. Clear? So this is the from initiator side, the stage, okay, and this is from the receiver side. The question is why this time wait is actually there? Why all this concept they added? Why we are wasting our 4 minutes? The thing is, maybe from the initiator side, the session is closed. Consider it. This guy is saying fin, now sending acknowledgement, and this guy is sending now I'm going to be close the session. But maybe from server side, maybe some data is still like data is waiting, or maybe the server has to send some more data there. So if it will be closed on the another side also, so how this guy will send the data there? So on that time, guys, if someone will initiate the fin, okay, that guy has to wait for the next 4 minutes. Okay, within the 4 minutes, the server has to transfer all the data, and then this has to send the fin. And when this guy is sending the fin, so the stage is known as last act, and after that we'll receive the acknowledgement, and this is about now closed state. That's it. This concept is about termination the session here. When we are terminating any session, normal connection termination. A and this. So guys, if you have any doubt, if you have any, you can ask. Any questions? Any doubt? Anyone? Okay. So this is normal connection termination, and this is about normal connection establishment here. Okay. So this is very, very important from interview perspective. Okay. So which you have to keep in your mind actually. Okay. This one. Actually, in this PPT, I have already mentioned here. Can you see all the stages one by one? 3-way. So first it was closed. This was in the listen state. Sync sent. Okay. Sync received on the another side. This guy sent what? About acknowledgement. Okay. Sync plus act. Sync plus act. When this guy will receive the acknowledgement, this established state. Still in the sync received. When this guy will send the acknowledgement, this is also in the established. And now on the both the sides, it's about established. Okay. This is about with the sequence number and all. Then 4-way handshake process, guys. Okay. This is the normal close sequence, and this is simultaneously closed sequence here. I'm talking about this case number B. I'm talking about here. This one here. See what will happen. Okay, just take an example. If I'm coming back, see in the TCP opening statement, we had the 4-way handshake process. Okay, the same thing we have one more concept here in the closing one. See what will happen if both the devices will send pin packet at the same time to each other. At the time T0 I'm talking about. Same time. The PC1 is also sending the pin, and this guy is also sending the pin. So how the things will be there? Last time, what was the thing? Last time, this PC sent pin first and received acknowledgement. Okay, this was the concept. But now I'm saying, what will happen if both the devices will send pin packet at the same time? Okay, so can you see? First sent pin packet, received pin, and send acknowledgement. So when I'm also receiving one fin packet. So I'll be in the which state? I'll be in the closing state as the active operator. Active closer, sorry, initiator, close initiator. So received fin, send ACK, and now received ACK for the my fin. See? 1 second. See, connection tab, sorry. Connection established here. Okay. Now, first fin packet. Okay. So now establish, I'll be in the which state? I'll be in the fin wait one. This is the first stage. Okay. Just consider this was also like in the established here. At the same time, this guy is also sending the same fin over. Okay, I received the fin here. When I received the fin, and after that I have to send what? I have to send the acknowledgement. And when I send the acknowledgement for the this fin, this acknowledgement is for the this fin. So the stage will be changed into the closing one. Okay. When from the another side, I'll receive acknowledgement. Finally, I'll be in the which stage? I'll be in the time wait stage. This is the time wait, and after time wait, after 4 minutes, okay, once your timer will be expired, session will be. This is the second option, guys. A and B. So guys, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, just please ask me. Anyone, any questions, any doubt? No? Good. If I'm talking about this diagram, okay, if I'm talking about this diagram, okay, actually this diagram is about all these states, but so many possibilities are there, okay. So do one thing today, please try to go through all these finished statements here. I'm talking about this one here, close or normal connection establishment, normal connection termination, okay. And if I'm talking about simultaneously close sequence here. So these are the 4 possibilities here. See, this is the. So the first thing is about, if I'm showing here, first possibility, case number 1, if I'll mention here, this is about case number 1 here. If I'm talking about this one, this is, if I'm talking about here, case number 1, this is about case number 2, 4 case, okay, normal sequence, normal close sequence here. This is a normal closing, guys. Third, and this is about fourth here. Fourth one. So these 4 cases, guys, you have to study today actually. Okay, this is case number 1, case number 2, case number 3. Case number 1 is about this is about opening statement, and this is about the 3-way handshake. Then about 4-way handshake. This is about again opening statement, but this is at the same time, simultaneously I'm talking about. And this is about close, means from the like one side only, and this is about simultaneously close the sequence from the both the sides. So these 4 cases, guys, you have to study today. Okay, about the disk diagram, which is actually combination of all these 4 stages, and it added something extra over there even. So this one we will discuss tomorrow. And yes, tomorrow we have session at 11 o'clock. So guys, if you have any questions, if you have any doubt, so you can ask me, because from my side I'm done. Okay, and then we will see you tomorrow the same time, 11 o'clock.
So for if we are doing a troubleshooting for a particular issue, it is So from this flow, what I understand is we have to capture on both ends to see where we are missing or where the sessions are being hung
Exactly.
or
Maybe
closed.
just consider your TCP or sync TCP state is like stuck in the sync sent here, or maybe sync
Hmm.
received here, or maybe listen. Let's
Hmm.
consider you are on the listening side. You have two devices, device A, device B, active opener or passive opener. And on the
Hmm.
passive opener, you just want to check it, why the connection is not establishment, why the establishment is not happening, what is the reason. So on that time, you have to check the TCP connection states there. So if it will really show you, yes, this is listen. So listen means I'm not received any type of sync yet there. Means
Okay.
up to that time, I haven't received any type of sync. Because
Sync.
after listen, in the when you are in the listen state, then I'll receive the sync and then I'll go back to the, so means then
Sync
I'll go to
receive.
the next state, that is about sync received.
Hmm.
So these
Okay.
types of things you have to mention in the mind, and better thing is that if you will make the notes, okay, if some error is this type of error is there, okay, so I have to go with this solution, then you have to find out their solutions on that. So for the debugging perspective, TCP states are very, very, very important. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So guys, I'm done for the day. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, so you can ask me. Otherwise, see you tomorrow, the same time. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a nice day. Nothing? No questions? That's great. Okay, guys. Then see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.